let's get to Pete's bold predictions in, because that sounds like you might have a big boy coming. Texans Ravens. We'll start there. That's the first game on the slate. Give me a bold prediction, Pete, for the Texans and CJ Stroud, the rookie quarterback who dominated his first start, heading to face off against Lamar Jackson.
The two quarterbacks will combine to throw for 575.
That is a ton of yardage for. That means Lamar Jackson is slinging it.
575. You're going to see a lot of passing in that game.
Okay. So let's see. For last week, we gave Pete, just for reference, Breach, when he said 650 yards from Packers Cowboys, I gave him a B+. You gave him an A-. So this is a lower number, but I think it's a more difficult game to project a ton of passing yards than the Cowboys and the Packers, which we kind of expected it. So I'll stand pat and say B+.
I will go B+ also. Lamar only topped 300 3 times the entire season. So CJ Stroud might have to do some of the heavy lifting. You have no idea how often Lamar's going to end up throwing. Maybe the Ravens come out and throw a curveball and sling it instead of run it. Who knows? I think this is a very interesting prediction. B+ too.
Set up to be very, very cold. High of 27 on Sunday
But Stroud played at Ohio. It's not like.
I don't think. Yeah. It's just.
You're saying that could slow down the passing.
Yeah, it's gonna be cold and windy, but nothing like insane. Packers 49ers. You hinted that there might be you block them, you beat them upset coming, Pete. Go bold.
The Packers are going to upset the 49ers.
Oh, A+. Packers
are going to upset the 49ers. I think this is going to be a high-scoring game, and I think in the end, Jordan Love's going to make a throw to win it for the Packers. I think they win it.
Wow. That would be insane if the Packers took down the 49ers in the divisional round, like the first year after Aaron Rodgers leaves.
Because he never beat them in the playoffs.
0-4 in the playoffs against the 49ers.
Yeah.
Wow.
And, the crazy thing is that if that happens, imagine how big Tampa Bay, Detroit comes with those two teams knowing if they win, they host the NFC Championship game.
Could you imagine if it's Tampa hosting Green Bay?
Oh my God.
That would be the perfect for the way this season has gone. Perfect.
The CBS title. I don't actually think that CBS executives would be pulling for the Packers, obviously, to get to the Super Bowl in that situation. But Packers at Lions NFC Championship game, Fox would love that. And I think because this is, NFC North rivalry, and then I think CBS would be happy with either Lions or Packers coming out of there, right?
Yeah, I think ideally they would have rather had the Cowboys over anybody.
Well, yeah, of course, right. But I'm saying
Cowboys and Chiefs. Cowboys and Chiefs would have been there.
Cowboys and Chiefs would have.
I think there's definitely a curiosity when you have a first-time Super Bowl team that's never been there and that people would tune in.
Yeah, the Lions would be because after what we saw last week in Detroit and the mania and everything, I think it'd be great.
Kelly Stafford said that, or like ML Football or one of those aggregators tweeted that Kelly Stafford claims they were booing her kids. Okay, stop it.
You are sharing tweets that ML Football tweeted out. You've watched
I saw somebody like clowning. A bunch of people were clowning him.
Leave the kids alone.
I don't think they were like booing children. I think they were just like, the kids heard they're booing Matthew Stafford.
Or like share a direct quote. Don't summarize something like that.
Exactly.
Matt Stafford, by the way, I'm happy for the players. That was kind of weird the way he said that.
He didn't say he was happy for the fans.
No, he didn't say he was happy for the city or anything. He just said,
that was a little weird.
I don't think he was happy. I think he thought he could win another Super Bowl. Breach, do you have a grade for Pete's upset package?
Oh, that's an A+.
Okay, cool.
It feels like it's within the realm of possibility.
Look like an idiot when it's 45-7 in the third quarter.
Yeah. Now you are fully aware of. You've been vetted, you've been shown that we're going to replay these videos next week. So when it's 49-10 the 49ers, that one will look great.
I think the 49ers are beatable. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah,
I think they're beatable.
So. Buccaneers at Lions. Lions -6 in this one, by the way.
This one's going to get loose too. So I think you're going to see the two quarterbacks throw combined for
8 touchdowns.
Six
passing touchdowns. That is a lot. All right.
6 passing touchdowns. 3 each.
I would give it an A-. I mean, Jared Goff and Baker Mayfield lighting up the scoreboard for 6 passing touchdowns would be substantial. That would be fun. I think that's doable because the way that you attack both of these defenses is through the air.
You have to throw the ball. If you're Tampa Bay, you have to throw. You saw that Dave Canales isn't afraid to throw it on every down. And so I think six touchdown passes.
Dave Canales is going to get a head coaching job?
No, I think he's not ready yet. One more year.
And you know what's crazy? Is Baker Mayfield only had 2 games during the entire season where he threw 3 touchdown passes and threw for at least 300 yards. And they both came against playoff teams. One, obviously, Monday night against the Eagles. The other one against the Packers. So, I mean, not that crazy.
No.
I'll give it an A.
All right,
minus.
Breach gives it an A. Okay.
Minus.
Finally. A-?
A
Okay.
minus.
Sorry. Finally. 6:30 p.m. Sunday evening. The game of the year. Right? I mean, find me a better one. Chiefs at Bills. I don't know what version this is. They played each of the last 3 seasons, I think, in the regular season. Have met plenty of times in the playoffs. Patrick Mahomes' first road playoff game, Pete. Chiefs Bills bold prediction.
Bold, huh? We need something bold. How about this for bold? Dalton Kincaid has a better game than Travis Kelce.
Ooh, that's spicy. That's very Breachian of you because that's doable given how they've played. And yet that is bold. I give it a B+.
I'm going A- because it is breachy. So I got to one up Brent in the grade department there.
That is Breachian of him, but it's like very.
I love the way the Bills are playing with the 2 tight ends with Knox and Kincaid. It causes so many problems for a defense, and the way they are so aggressive on the other side of the ball's got to come out. Spagnuolo is going to come after you. The ball's got to come out. I think Kincaid can have a monster day.
I think it was a friend of the program, friend of real life, Greg Rosenthal, noted on Twitter that Dalton Kincaid top 10 receiving yards for a rookie tight end in NFL history this year, 673. Maybe unless he was talking about catches, whatever it was, and he didn't start the first 5 weeks of the season.
Well, because those guys were in and out of the lineup a little bit too. They were hurt, remember?
Yeah.
And now they can use them, that way. By the way, the rookie tight end class is phenomenal.
Laporta, Kincaid. I mean,
and even in the playoffs, you have Musgrave and Kraft.
Yeah.
I mean, both of those guys. And the tight end position has a ton of guys in it now. It's outstanding, and these playoff teams have them. I mean, that's important. You got to get a tight end.